a moment of silence and say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. We have no one signed up for comments tonight, so we'll move on to our school spotlight. Dr. Redmond.
Thank you, Mrs. Glover. Tonight, I'd like to introduce the principal of Yankeetown Elementary, Mr. David McConnell, who will introduce us to these sweet young students here in the front row ready to present us tonight.
Good evening, guys.
Good evening.
I want to introduce my narrators tonight. First, Miss Ryan Stores. She's going to be helping us up through our PowerPoint. Miss Kendall Gray and Miss Annabelle McMullen. We also have a special treat for you guys that Avery's going to do. She got something a little special for you guys to do, okay? I'm going to show you. You ready? You guys ready? You're going to stay behind me. Read this article, okay?
Welcome to Yankeetown.
I've told people for years that Yankeetown Elementary School is the best kept secret in Warren County, but don't take my word for it. Let's get to know some of the faces of Yankeetown.
There are so many things that sets Yankeetown apart. The staff, students, and parents are an important part of our school culture. Without the help of our parents, we could not do all of the fun things we do at our schools, from our Halloween party, spring carnival, parent work days, and our Deposit Tuesdays, which is a staff favorite. The first Tuesday of each month, the parents provide the staff with a refreshing drink, normally lemonade or coffee. Deposit Tuesdays is just one of the many perks of being a part of the Yankeetown family, which we share with the board today. This year, we have set up a calming hallway.
The thing I love about Yankeetown is all of the fun clubs we can participate in.
This year, we have set up a calming...
The thing that I love about Yankeetown most is all the friendly people and teachers.
This year, we have set up a calming hallway outside the ABS and ED rooms. This is used to help regulate and calm our students. All of our students love this hallway.
What I love about Yankeetown is all the nice teachers.
The things I love about Yankeetown are my friends and Miss Tina.
Each year, we do a plant a promise. This is where the students plant a flower bulb to promise not to do drugs. We do this during Red Ribbon Week and get to enjoy the beautiful flowers that come in April and May.
The thing I love about Yankeetown is all of the books in the library and the sports teams. The thing I love about Yankeetown is all the nice teachers and all of my really good friends.
Being such a small school gives the feeling we are all family. All our students enjoy the cafeteria food and the employees.
What I love about Yankeetown is the PTO giving us snacks every Thursday.
The librarian, Ms. Tiemann, has helped us secure a book vending machine for the students to earn rewards for books. We just installed this about 2 months ago.
What I love about Yankeetown is the amazing teachers and the very colorful rooms they teach us in.
Being surrounded by nature, we have been given the opportunity to have our Yankee Hollow trail and outdoor classroom with the help added from Kaiser Aluminum and our PTO. The trail has been revitalized, and we are now putting up markers to identify the trees so it can be used for science lessons. When the weather is nice, the teachers take their students to enjoy the outdoor classroom. A little change of scenery is something fun that the students enjoy. Yankeetown offers many clubs to our students, one of which is Bob, or Battle of the Books. Our Bob Club won yet again for the 5th time in 9 years at the competition that was held the 1st of April in Evansville. We brought their amazing trophy to show everyone.
Oh, that's cool.
So the trophy is kind of a new thing this year. They presented us with this.
I'm like, come on up here, Mrs.
This is
Kirsch.
their 10th year. This next year is the 10th year for Battle of the Books. Yankeetown is the only North school that has participated, and have to give lots of credit to Mrs. Kirsch that she has been coaching every year. So I joined her a couple of years ago, but these kids do an incredible job. There's a list of 30 books that all of them together have to read. And actually, Fiona's going to be really mad at me, but I'm going to call her out, especially Fiona for 2 years in a row. In both 4th and 5th grade, she has set herself a goal and achieved the goal of reading all 30 books on the list. And then they get together, and you can kind of see on there, they get in a little huddle, and they have to answer questions. And so they got a pretty incredible score of 316 points.
Wow. Awesome.
Our environmental club helps recycle every Tuesday. Each classroom has recycling bins that the students empty every week to help improve our environment. We recycle paper, plastic, cardboard, and aluminum. Yankeetown is also part of the Million Can Drive. Last year, Yankeetown was chosen to be the only Indiana school and competed against 8 other schools across the country. We won first place and recycled 163,590 cans. This earned us a very generous donation to purchase Quaver software for our social emotional learning in every classroom. This year, we are competing against 18 other schools and currently in 6th place. We have collected almost 100,000 cans so far this year. We have a large collection bin behind our school, and we would love the entire Warwick County community to help us continue to recycle aluminum cans and keep them out of landfills, because recycling is really like magic.
Here is one of our flavor songs that they have learned. The student leadership has helped with many projects this year and has helped raise money to donate to several community organizations. Some of those include Love Like Ashton, the Warwick Humane Society Kit and Room in memory of Camden Leak, Youth First Society suicide prevention, Borrowed Hearts, and Dolly Parton Imagination Library. They also organize our Christmas food drive that provides our Yes families with food baskets for the holidays. This year, we supplied 41 families and 189 children. We have raised just over $3,500 for these organizations. A few of our other amazing clubs include Spellbowl and Lego Club. At our talent show this year, we had 28 awesome student acts. We are so proud of our students and admire their courage to stand up on our stage and showcase their talents. Miss Rael Averett is going to sing her song from the talent show for you. She will be singing You Are My Sunshine.
Yankeetown Elementary School and seeing some of our family. If you're ever out this way, please stop by for a friendly welcome from our office staff, visit our outdoor classroom, or get a refreshing lemonade from our PTO. Thank you for all you do for our community.
Hi, everybody. We love Yankeetown. Yay. Students, come forward, please.
Cassie, Mr. McConnell, all the students who spoke, performed, who came up, the students in the back, could everybody come and start on this end and just shake the hands of all the board members, please? Thank you so much for coming.
Great job. Great job. Mr. Great job. Very good.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Great job.
Thank you so much. Great job.
Thank you.
Very nice job.
Nice job.
Congratulations. Which one?
She's the 31. Yeah, that
Thank
one.
you. That was so sweet. Thank you. Good job. I love it. Keep it up. Keep it up.
All your reading.
Keep it up. Thank you.
Good job. Thank you to all the Yankeetown students and staff members and families who are here. You are more than welcome to stay for the full meeting, but if you'd like to leave, you are welcome to do that as well. Because I know the teachers really want to leave. So. While they're transitioning, then we'll move into our
Next, we have
Think tank.
recognition of our 24-25 student think tank. Dr. Redmond.
Thank you. If I can have our think tank members just come stand up front here, please. I'm going to have them face toward the crowd first, and then we'll shake hands in a minute. Sorry, I didn't want to speak behind you. So every year, last year and in the previous years that we've had Student Think Tank, we have invited the members to come be recognized. And typically, like last year, I just spoke about how much I love this group and it's one of the favorite groups I work with, which is still true. But we're going to introduce all of them tonight. But rather than hear me talk about the experience this year, I've invited two of our members to speak about their experiences on our Student Think Tank, so you can get the student viewpoint. But first, I'd just like to announce all the members, whether they're here or not. So I'm going to go through each school. If I say your name and you were here, if you can just step forward, wave, smile, whatever you're comfortable with, okay? From Boonville High School, we have Maggie Barr, Lizzie Fardig, Alyssa Straw, Sydney Thomas. You can see how supportive they are of one another, right? This is just a perfect example of how they are all the time when we meet. Bodie Bullock and Lydia Aldrich. From Castle High School, we have Miriam MJ, Hank Bennett, Colin Pillsbury, Callie Hanna, Leslie Jacobs, Jacob Shamlis, and Jenna Smith. And from Tecumseh High School, we have Desi Potts, Andy Allen, and Thomas Pemberton. And from WPCC, we have Brent Geyer. At this time, I would invite Jacob and Sydney to come to the podium. Would you guys mind sitting for just a moment in the front, and then we'll shake hands at the end?
Hi, my name is Sydney Thomas, and I am a senior at Boonville High School. This is my second year as a member of the Warwick County School Corporation Student Think Tank. Participating in the think tank has been a great opportunity for me that I am incredibly thankful for. I feel that it has not only developed my leadership skills as a student, but also has helped me to find my voice as a member of my community. When I walk into a think tank meeting, I know that I'm walking to a room of peers who are there for the same reason I am. We all want to improve our communities and enrich the high school experiences of not only ourselves, but every other student in the school district. And the most amazing thing about that is even the simplest suggestion or word from our mouths can have an impact. That is an incredibly meaningful feeling. Think Tank provides an environment where I can have polite and reasonable discussions with fellow students and Dr. Redmond. I don't always agree with every viewpoint I hear expressed by my fellow students, but that's what makes it such a valuable experience. In order to meaningfully contribute to the group, you have to look outside of yourself and at those whose viewpoints you may have never considered. I'm so grateful for not only the personal growth I've experienced because of Think Tank, but also for the positive impact I've seen in my school as a result of it. Thank you.
Thank you, Sydney.
Good evening, members of the school board and community. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone. First, I just want to say thank you, not only for the opportunity to speak here tonight, but just the general voice that we've all been giving, like me and my peers. It feels like we have an actual impact on issues that, are day-to-day issues. And that wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for Dr. Redmond and the group here with me tonight. So I just want to thank them. The ability to shape the environment, like in one's environment, it's a nice gift. And it's a rare gift, and I don't take it lightly. It's easy to talk about change and to discuss it, but it's a whole entirely different thing to be brought into the process and to be given a chance to not only be listened to, but to be heard. And at the same time, we have to recognize that change is not just a nice idea, it's necessary. In a world changing so fast every day, the only way to keep up is to grow along with it. And growth isn't easy. It asks for openness, it asks for effort, and for the courage to push beyond what's comfortable. And so I'll leave you with this. Change doesn't happen by chance. It happens because of the people who are willing to step up, to challenge what is, and to imagine what isn't. It happens when we choose happens when we choose hope over habit and action over comfort. The choice is never easy, but it's how every real step forward begins. Thank you.
So I hope that's just a glimpse of, can help you understand about why I love that group so much. And they're such a great model of, I think Sydney spoke to this, they're just a great model of a group of people who can have great dialogue and not always agree on everything, but can be completely respectful of one another. And that is something that feels like is becoming more and more rare these days. And these young people are an excellent example of that. So if you guys, Bodie, if you can just start and then shake the hands. And I appreciate that you came tonight. And you guys are also welcome to leave once we finish.
Thanks.
Thank you.
We talked about it.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your efforts. Thank you. This is great. Thank you.
Thank you for doing this.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Good job. Thank you. Good job. Thank you.
I know. It's just thanks, Sydney.
Next on the agenda, item number 6, consideration of routine business. Dr. Redmond.
Thank you, Mrs. Glover. The routine business this evening includes approving the minutes of the school board meeting held on April 14th, 2025, and approving the claims and signing the docket for April 28th, 2025. I recommend the board approve the routine items as presented.
Motion to approve.
A motion by Mr. Mosby, seconded by Mr. France. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
We have to.
Roll call.
Sorry. Roll call.
Okay. Ms. Glover?
Aye.
Mr. Franz?
Aye.
Mr. Skinner?
Sorry, I'm drinking this wonderful lemonade from Yankeetown. Aye.
Okay. Mr. Baker?
Aye.
Mr. Mosby?
Aye.
Ms. Wilhelmus? And I vote aye.
Motion carried. Next item, agenda item 8.1, approved course edition.
Thank you, Mrs. Glover. Director of Learning, Mr. Jason Fisher, is asking the board to approve the addition of the following high school course offering for the 2025-2026 school year, English as a New Language. I recommend the board approve the request, as presented.
Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Second? Speak up.
Eric.
Aye.
Eric. Okay, motion by Mr. Baker, seconded by Mr. France. Any discussion? Roll call.
This isn't a new course, right? Or is it like, we've had these programs before, right? So what's different about this?
Right, so for students who need ENL services, there are a lot of different ways that we can do that. Some students just need some pull-out help. Some people need some just additional check-ins through the week. This is a course that actually bears credit. Is that correct, Mr. Fisher? Yes, it actually bears credit, and we have a staff member who is now licensed, and so oftentimes at the high school level, the students who need the more intensive service can take the actual course and earn credit for it now. So that's how it's different. It doesn't take away from anything else we're already doing K through 12 with our ENL students.
Yes, but just to follow up on that, for an individual to teach this course, they have to be ENL certified and also have an English language arts certification. So with what we refer to as a newcomer, someone that scores pretty low to the on the WIDA assessment, which measures English proficiency, after grade 7, if they join us and they have this limited English proficiency, because they're entering high school, it's very difficult for them to be successful with English language arts credits when they don't know the language. So this allows them to not only have the English language arts credit, but they're also receiving English language instruction. So that gets 2 credits, and it also provides them an English credit.
Great, thank you.
Call the roll, please.
Okay. Ms. Glover?
Aye.
Mr. Franz?
Aye.
Mr. Skinner?
Aye.
Mr. Baker?
Aye.
Mr. Mosby?
Aye.
Ms. Wilhelmus? I vote aye.
Motion carried. Next agenda item, approve social studies adoption.
Thank you, Mrs. Glover. Director of Learning, Mr. Jason Fisher, is requesting board approval of social studies adoption for grades 6 and 7. The new materials and textbook will be utilized beginning August of 2025. I recommend the board approve this request as submitted.
Make a motion to approve.
Second?
Motion by Mr. Mosby, seconded by Mr. Skinner. Do we have any discussion?
I went over and took a look at some of these materials. What I'm most excited about is the new civics, right? The new civics course that our 6th grade students will be taking, a full semester of just teaching civics. Of course, state mandated, new a couple of years ago, but I browsed through that book and a lot of good stuff that we hear a lot of complaining about, that people don't know the basics of our Constitution, of our electoral system, of our branches of government. And yeah, they all get a little bit throughout the grade school levels of that sort of stuff. But this is a whole semester in 6th grade dedicated just to that. And I think it's a great thing.
Agreed. Mr. Eigner?
Okay. Ms. Glover?
Aye.
Mr. Franz?
Aye.
Mr. Skinner?
Aye.
Mr. Baker?
Aye.
Mr. Mosby?
Aye.
Ms. Wilhelmus? I vote aye.
Motion carried. Agenda item 8.3, approve math adoption.
Our Department of Learning has been really busy. Director of Learning, Mr. Jason Fisher, is requesting board approval of math adoption for grades 6, 7, 8, and high school. The new materials and textbooks will be implemented beginning August of 2025. I recommend the board approve the request as submitted.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Motion by Mr. Franz, seconded by Mr. Eigner. Any discussion? Did you look at these books?
I did.
Okay. I'm encouraged by the comments. I really appreciate the review committees and the notes that they share on the pros and cons of the proposed textbook, but as a whole, it's a lot of support and positive.
Thank you.
Will you call the roll, please?
I'll do it. Ms. Glover?
Aye.
Mr. Franz?
Aye.
Mr. Skinner?
Aye.
Mr. Baker?
Aye.
Mr. Mosby?
Aye.
Ms. Wilhelmus? I vote aye.
Motion carried. Next agenda item is a 4 approved bid for J.H. Castle Classroom Edition. Dr. Redmond.
Thank you, Mrs. Glover. Assistant Superintendent Mr. Todd Armstrong is recommending the board award the bid for the John H. Castle Elementary Classroom Edition to ARC Construction as the lowest responsible bidder. I recommend the board approve the request as submitted.
Motion to approve.
Second?
Motion by Mr. Eigner, seconded by Mr. Skinner. Any discussion? Mr. Eigner?
Ms. Glover?
Aye.
Mr. Franz?
Aye.
Mr. Skinner?
Aye.
Mr. Baker?
Aye.
Mr. Mosby?
Aye.
Ms. Wilhelmus? I vote aye.
Motion carried. Next agenda item 8.5, approved bid for the Castle High School Show Choir renovation. Dr. Redmond.
Thank you, Mrs. Glover. Assistant Superintendent Mr. Todd Armstrong is recommending the board award the bid for the Castle High School Show Choir renovation project to Dyke Brothers Construction as the lowest responsible bidder. I recommend the board approve the request as submitted.
So moved. Second.
We have a motion by Mr. Baker, seconded by Mr. Mosby. Any discussion?
Yeah, I got one question. Are these are all gonna start at the end of school? You got a microphone, man? I didn't want to make him get up.
Chop, chop.
That's more like a strut.
I mean, these are gonna start after school's over, right?
Yes. Yes, they're scheduled to start once the school year is complete.
Thank you, Mr. Armstrong.
You're welcome. And hopefully completed before school year starts.
Right.
If all goes well. If all goes well.
We did indicate August 1st as a substantial completion, but I fully expect all the contractors we're working with on all of our projects this summer so far have always been able to pull together the last couple of weeks and get us into school on that first day. So I'm sure it won't be easy, but, you know, it never is.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Eigner.
Ms. Glover?
Aye.
Mr. Franz?
Aye.
Mr. Skinner?
A couple of show choir kids that that I have in this program. I'm excited for this, and I'm definitely an aye.
All right, great.
You'll be in trouble if not.
Mr. Baker?
Aye.
Mr. Mosby?
Aye.
Ms. Wilhelmus? I vote aye.
Motion carried. Agenda item 8.6, approve agreement with Ford Center.
Thank you, Mrs. Glover. Castle High School Principal, Mr. Jim Hood, is requesting the board to approve a facility lease agreement with the Ford Center for the Castle High School commencement on May 17, 2025. The school board's attorney, Mr. Cliff Whitehead, has viewed and approved this agreement. I recommend the board approve the agreement as presented.
Motion by Mr. Franz, seconded by Mr. Mosby. We have any discussion?
Just comment for public or folks listening. It's a change for us, right? I just want to memorialize, it's a change. First time we've done this, but it was put out as a decision by the school, right?
Yes, the school requested the move, and then to ensure that students and parents were interested in a move like that, we actually put a survey out earlier. I want to say it was right before Christmas break or October, November, fall to Christmas break. And I quite frankly was surprised that at the high percentage of students, the parents didn't surprise me, but the students, we were at like 78% or something, voted for it to be at the Ford Center. And what it allows is no limitation on the seating, which can be tricky for the Castle High School graduation, especially if we have to move inside. And there just isn't that concern about having to spare a few tickets and who gets to come and who doesn't. And so we're going to try it this year. We're going to see how it goes. And if it's successful and we like it, then we're going to, we'll consider doing it again in the future if that's still the desire.
Prior to this, there was kids and families trying to decide who actually gets to go to my graduation.
true.
So to me,
Yes.
that's the winner right there.
Yes, that's
My
true.
whole family can come.
That's true.
Okay.
That's correct.
Thank you.
Yes.
And
yes.
cost-wise, I want the public to know that the corporation is spending our normal amount.
That is correct.
Castle High School is making up the difference.
Through donation
Through
money that
donations,
comes
yes.
through a local business, through Hucks. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Which is
So
a
the
big thanks
amount
to
of
Hucks.
yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So the amount of money being spent on Castle High School graduation this year out of their building level money is the exact same as it would be if they were holding it at Castle High School.
Right.
So no additional cost
I just
from
want
our
the
school
public to know
funds.
that.
Yes.
Good point.
Will they still have fireworks?
I don't think so. I don't
That was
think
in the
so.
agreement.
Contract.
I believe that
Not
was in the
indoors.
agreement.
Okay,
Hey,
all right.
there's a whole fireworks pyrotechnics show in the Ford Center every New Year's
Yes.
Eve after the
Oh.
hockey game, so
I
it would
enjoy
not
the
be,
I'm like,
it would not be out
Not
of
in
the
the-
realm.
They can do it.
Okay, not in the contract, and now you're trying to hike that price up, so.
Wait till the Castle parents hear about this. No, I was down there this year.
Jim, if you're
It's so much fun.
The attorney says no. Very good. Mr. Eidner.
Yep.
Okay, one question.
Okay,
Oh, sorry.
We have, I don't know if that changed, I don't know if we resolved that change was approved or was not approved. Do we need the motion to be with the change suggested by counselor being approved?
I
Is
did
that-
get confirmation back from Mr. Hood
Okay.
that the Ford Center accepted that, but if we
Okay.
want to phrase it that way, just to be
I don't
certain.
think it's necessary.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
I'll do roll call then. Ms. Glover?
Aye.
Mr. Franz?
Aye.
Mr. Skinner?
Aye.
Mr. Baker?
Aye.
Mr. Mosby?
Aye.
Mrs. Wilhelmus? I vote aye.
Motion carried. Agenda item 8.7, approved donations. Dr. Ridley.
Thank you, Mrs. Glover. We have two donations this evening at Newburgh Elementary. We have a $1,000 donation from Newburgh Youth Basketball to purchase uniforms and other equipment needs for sports activities. And at Tecumseh High School, we have a $1,024 donation from the NRA Foundation for the Tecumseh Clay Target Team to purchase supplies. I recommend the board approve the donations as presented.
So moved. I have a motion by
Second.
Mr. Baker, sorry, take my glasses off. Seconded by Mr. Mosby. Any discussion? Ms. Reigner,
Okay.
please.
Ms. Glover?
Aye.
Mr. Franz? Aye. Mr. Skinner?
Aye.
Mr. Baker?
Aye.
Mr. Mosby?
Aye.
Mrs. Wilhelmus? I vote aye.
Motion carried. Agenda item 9, consideration of personnel recommendations. Dr. Gresham.
Thank you, Mrs. Glover. Human Resources has the following business for the board tonight. Agenda item 9.1, consideration of employment. Certified staff, Melissa Lilja, special education teacher at Sharon Elementary School, and all of these teaching positions are for 25-26 school year. Aaron Connor, special education teacher at Newburgh Elementary School. Eric Obermeyer, band director teacher at Castle High School. Brandy Keller, fax teacher at Castle High School. William Hewig, physical education teacher at Tecumseh High School. And James Honeycutt, physics science teacher at Boonville High School. On the non-certified staff side, we have Brenda Buck, 6.5-hour cafeteria position at Boonville Middle. Christina McVeigh, 6.5-hour cafeteria position at Castle High. James Cundiff, full-time custodian at Tecumseh High. Gabrielle DeRosset, full-time custodian at John H. Castle Elementary. Wayne Borden, full-time custodian at Tennyson Elementary. Christina Horn, multi-responsibility position. Andrea Logston, ABS program assistant at Sharon Elementary School for 25-26 school year. And Thomas McGinnis, head custodian at Boonville Middle School. And for varsity coach, Dakota Adcox, Tecumseh High School varsity girls golf coach for 25-26 school year.
Motion to approve.
Second.
I have a motion by Mr. Mosby, seconded by Mr. Eigner. We have any discussion? Okay, Mr. Eigner.
Okay, Ms. Glover?
Aye.
Mr. Franz?
Aye.
Mr. Skinner?
Aye.
Mr. Baker?
Aye.
Mr. Mosby?
Aye.
Mrs. Wilhelmus? I vote aye.
Motion carried.
Thank you. Agenda item 9.2, leaves. Beth Farron, language arts and publications teacher at Boonville Middle School. Kaylee Holder, agriculture teacher at Boonville High School. Rebecca Schnurr, science teacher at Boonville High School. Kimberly Boyd, temporary job share program assistant at Sharon Elementary School. Carissa King, program assistant at Castle High. Melanie Davis, custodian at Castle South Middle. Mary West, health aide at Tennyson, Logue, and Boonville High School. Stephen Michaels, custodian at Oakdale Elementary. Teresa Connor, 3.5-hour cafeteria position at Castle South. And Stacy McDonald, 4.5-hour cafeteria position at Castle High.
Motion to approve. Second.
I have a motion by Mr. Skinner, seconded by Mr. Franz. We have any discussion? Okay, Mr. Eigner.
Ms. Glover?
Aye.
Mr. Franz?
Aye.
Mr. Skinner?
Aye.
Mr. Baker?
Aye.
Mr. Mosby?
Aye.
Ms. Wilhelmus? I vote aye.
Motion carried.
Thank you. Agenda item 9.3, report of transfers. Cecilia Susett, special education teacher at Yankeetown Elementary, to half-time special education teacher at Yankeetown Elementary and half-time special education teacher at Newburgh Elementary. Alec Brown, Title I teacher at Linville Elementary, to elementary school teacher at Newburgh Elementary. Kelly Yar, 6.5-hour cafeteria position at John H. Castle, to 5.5-hour cafeteria position at Boonville High. Joanne Monroy, 4.75-hour cafeteria position at Sharon Elementary, to 5.25-hour cafeteria position at Sharon Elementary. Ashlyn Wingy, 3.75-hour cafeteria position at John H. Castle, to 6.5-hour cafeteria position at John H. Castle. Joshua Cady, multi-responsibility position, changing around, is cafeteria part of it. Sarah Mays, full-time custodian at Newburgh Elementary, to full-time custodian at Boonville Middle. Jason Byers, assistant principal at Castle South Middle, to assistant principal at WEC Boonville High School for 25-26 school year. Agenda item 9.4, report of early return. Lucy Nellis, special education teacher at Newburgh Elementary, has filed appropriate paperwork to return early from her previously approved leave of absence. 9.5, resignations. Kelsey Murray, ABS program assistant, Sharon Elementary, resignation effective April 24th, 2025. Rachel Cartwright, 3.5-hour cafeteria position at Newburgh Elementary, resignation effective April 10th, 2025. Kayla Knight, 4.75-hour cafeteria position at Castle North Middle, resignation effective April 14, 2025. Melinda Simpson, part-time custodian at Oakdale Elementary, resignation effective April 18, 2025. Linda Tennyson, 4.5-hour cafeteria position at Sharon Elementary, resignation effective April 15, 2025. Michael Martin, bus driver, resignation effective April 21, 2025. Kelsey Cobbs, special education teacher at Castle South Middle, resignation effective June 1st, 2025. Michael Wilson, clerk of the works, resignation effective May 31st, 2025. Jesse Nyrider, job share program assistant at Castle South Middle, resignation effective June 1st, 2025. J.D. Overton, program assistant at Logue Elementary, resignation effective June 1st, 2025. Madison Whitehouse, program assistant at Newburgh Elementary, resignation effective May 8th, 2025. Nidhi Mishra, program assistant at Castle North Middle, resignation effective June 1st, 2025. Tiffany Pearson, program assistant at Logue Elementary, resignation effective June 1st, 2025. Sarah Miller, Braille assistant at Sharon Elementary School, resignation effective June 1st, 2025. And Alyssa Kennedy, 4.5-hour cafeteria position at Castle High, resignation effective June 1st, 2025.
Thank you, Dr. Gresham.
Now, Dr. Gresham, I think you just had more people resign than you hired.
That's a problem.
Your work's cut out for you.
Yeah, he's gonna get a break this summer.
He's got a job to do.
Okay, agenda item 10, reports, Dr. Redmond.
We have 2 reports tonight, one from Mr. Armstrong and one from Dr. Gresham. Who would like to go first?
Flip a coin, chop chop.
Doug said he needs a break, he's all talked out. First off, in the board packet this time were several months of construction committee meeting minutes. We were able to get those all compiled and put in there, so if you didn't notice, there's several pages of the minutes of the last 4 construction committee meetings. In summary, they basically outline all of the projects, et cetera, that we have going on, that we're moving forward with for this school year. Tonight, we just approved 2 more of the projects at John H. Castle, the addition of the classrooms, and at Castle High School, the renovation of the show choir area. We've got several more coming in over the next couple of weeks, including Sharon Elementary's ramps. We've got Tecumseh Middle School air conditioning going in. We're finishing up projects that we worked on over the winter. We've got new roof work that may need to be done at Boonville Middle School that just came up this week. Needless to say that when your facilities are aging, and ours are, the key to making them age longer is the maintenance and upkeep, and we're putting a great deal of effort into those things so that we get the best and longest use out of the buildings we have. So that's what we're working on right now.
Thank you.
Question, asbestos removal. Does that come up as whenever we open a wall or something, or how?
It's usually the floor. We've got an asbestos plan that outlines all the asbestos we have in the county. The issue is when you do a renovation and you move something, does the asbestos become friable? And a lot of times it does. So we've been getting hit with surprises in certain areas that you look through the plan and it has this floor, but it doesn't have it on the other side of the wall. And so when you get that coming in as a change order, surprise, the price, number one, it slows the project down, and the price is usually higher than it would otherwise be. So we built contingency into this for the first time. We're trying that just in case if there is no asbestos, it becomes friable, we'll get a credit for it back in the project. Yeah, but that's generally when it comes out. Sometimes in the duct work.
Okay, thank you.
Dr. Gresham.
In the work session earlier tonight, Mr. Armstrong went through the entire Personnel Committee agenda that we had from our meeting. But what I can report on is 3 weeks ago today, Dr. Arnold from Newburgh Elementary, Mr. Susut from Elberfeld Elementary, and I went out to USI for their teacher fair. All their graduating seniors are now looking for teaching jobs, and there were probably 20 school corporations represented, and we just got to mingle with all of their graduates, try to promote Warwick County School Corporation, urge them to keep track of our website and positions that we'll be applying open, and it was a much more well-attended event. I think the number of teachers in their School of Education has increased over the last few years, certainly more than there was out there 3 and 4 years ago. I don't know if there was as many as there were 10 years ago, but definitely a positive trend at USI, particularly in the School of Elementary Education. Lots of elementary education. The secondary numbers aren't where we would like them to be, especially in all disciplines, but moving in the right direction. And to tack onto that, we recently posted some elementary positions at 4 of our elementary schools, and 2 of those schools had 48 applicants for each position. So those are really good numbers. And we are doing a round-robin style interview from those pools of candidates, and we will be speaking with, I can't remember if it's 36 or 37 of those applicants on both Wednesday and Thursday. We have to do it over 2 days because of the number of applicants, so some positive things going on in HR.
Very good. Thank you.
Dr. Gresham. I don't have a report, I just have more a series of announcements. There are a lot of things going on with our students this spring, so if you drive around any of our school campuses after school, you're gonna see spring sports in full action at elementary, middle, and high, track, golf, tennis, girls softball, boys baseball, all of the things. So if you are interested in just exploring and stopping by and seeing some great things with our kids, we have all of our athletics in full action. There are so many other things that will be happening between now and the end of the school year, but I did want to highlight a couple of other opportunities that are happening this week, including a concert in the park at Friedman Park on Thursday evening, May 1st at 6 o'clock. That is our Castle High School choirs and our Castle Middle School, both South and North, feeder choirs. So that is, again, happening at 6. I believe they have food trucks at 5.
Food trucks?
Yes,
Yep.
food trucks at 5, concert starts at 6. And that's open and free to the public.
Last chance to buy the half-pot tickets, too.
Okay, okay. See, Mr. Skinner's children. And then on Friday, I think we mentioned this, but since it's this week, I think we've mentioned this before, but we have our first WPCC signing day. That's happening at 2 o'clock this Friday, and that's where we're going to have several of our students who have been in our programs out there signing for employment or apprenticeships, or jobs that they have earned and are getting hired, and we're going to celebrate that on Friday. And then the last thing that I wanted to highlight this week, on Saturday is the Children's Play Day at Friedman Park. That is from 10 o'clock until 2 o'clock. That is also free to the public, 10 until 2. It is for children ages 3 through 10. And we will have a booth there. There will be several booths, as I understand, but Warwick County School Corporation will have a spot there, so please come and say hi. And we have all kinds of fun things associated with our Warwick County School Corporation, where dreams take flight. We have a whole theme going on and lots of fun activities, even if you're older than 10, but they put the cap on the age. So but fun for all. So please join us for any of those things if you're out and interested.
I think the Castle Band has a free concert tomorrow night, too.
Yeah, and I'm certain Boonville, to come see, I'm certain they
probably
have
all
all of their
have
arts
doing their
programs
last
as well,
year,
yes,
end of the year
between now
stuff.
and the end of the year.
Yeah. Yeah. It's great. A lot of talented students, there's a lot of things. It's great.
One thing that I saw at Warwick Pathways, tomorrow from 11:45 to 2:15, they're having their stick drive.
Oh.
They need volunteers to come in and let them stick you with a needle.
Okay.
That's what it says.
I'm glad I do exercise.
I'm going.
I'll do the
Hey,
exercise.
I'm barely surviving the exercise.
This
Oh,
is
the
for
science
their,
class.
And you
yeah,
guys
it's
get
for
to
their
do the rest.
biomedical science kids.
No, in all seriousness, that is true. They have
The students get,
practice.
they
yes.
get 30 sticks required for them to.
Not all in one person, right?
No.
No.
Unless you want volunteer.
They're going for their phlebotomy
I only have 2 arms.
certification exam, so it's part of their exam. So they do need the public,
The
they need
practice,
volunteers.
yes.
And then I also wanted to announce, Personnel Committee meets May 12th at 5:30. He's not paying
Dr.
attention.
Gresham,
Dr. Gresham.
personnel at 5:30.
May 12th.
May 12th, 5:30. And Construction Committee will meet May 13th at 7:30.
Is that
Mr. Mosby, I believe Dr. Gresham's clarified it's 6:30.
Oh, 6:30, that's right.
Personnel.
There's no work session, yeah.
And student learning is tomorrow at 11 o'clock.
Admin building.
Admin building. LC committee will next meet May 12th at 5:45 here at Central Services. You want to hear the legislative update now?
Sure.
I
I
did.
thought maybe you were session
Oh, I
ended, you
said
were all
that,
done with
but
those.
no. No, I could not pass it up. I do want to commend the Ward County Teachers Association for a lovely dinner last week.
Yes.
Honoring the retirees and 25-year plus veterans. It was a very lovely, fun evening, and I thought they did a great job, and I'm glad to be included. Okay, this is the last legislative update from me. As you know, the session ended last Thursday with approximately 40 new laws passed that will affect public education. Budget passed, and despite the forecast of a $2 billion decrease in state revenues, the legislature made cuts to public health, higher education, state agencies, and some K-12 education categorical grants. Plus, they increased the cigarette tax to help offset increasing Medicaid costs. This will free up general fund monies for K-12 education. Presumably, these measures will generate an average of a 2% tuition support increase per year. However, monies allocated for curriculum support will be included in the funding. I forget what they call it, not the trust funding, but funding support per student and not reflected as a separate line item. Additionally, the income limit for universal vouchers was eliminated for the second year of the budget. Therefore, students in the state, regardless of their parents' incomes, will be eligible for a choice scholarship voucher beginning 2027. And school board candidates must declare a party affiliation or present as independent or nonpartisan. Next time you run for candidacy, you submit your petition for candidacy to the school board. My concern is that a board vacancy will be filled by one, a caucus, if the vacating member stated an affiliation with a major party, or two, the remaining members of the governing body if a candidate, or if that board member did not present a party affiliation. I should clarify, on the petition for candidacy, you can either declare Republican, Democrat, or independent, or nonpartisan, or not affiliated with any party. So if someone does present with the party and later must vacate their seat, the caucus will choose their successor. If the person did not declare a party or no political affiliation, then the remainder of the board will fill the vacancy.
Was that outlined in that bill?
Yes.
Set that out? Okay.
Yes. As always, I hope all future boards will continue to focus on students and not allow politics to interfere with what's best for the kids. The School Board Association will send out a digest of new laws within a month or so, and then we'll have a report, an update at the spring regional meeting that's scheduled for May 19th. And I've got it in my head on Central Time, but I don't remember, is it like we network at 5:30 Jasper time?
Yeah,
Yes,
we always have to leave pretty early.
we do, and I'll get a leave time for the group, for anybody who wants to ride up together on May 19th. We can
Usually
leave the
about
parking lot,
3:15
but we
or
leave,
3:30,
yeah,
right?
3:15, 3:30 usually, or some people, depending on schedules, just like to meet us there, which is totally fine as well.
I hope you guys get everybody registered to sign up to come.
I think most people,
I'm
think-
out of
Are
town.
we,
I think-
Laura?
every, 6 of the 7, I believe, yes.
Very good. Do we have anything else for the board?
I'd just like to say that I believe we've been served for my whole life by the system we had very well.
Why not?
And I think it's very disappointing that our legislators legislature decide that education should become a political issue and not what's best for the kids.
Totally agree. It's ridiculous.
Well, I think Mrs. Glover said it best. This board has always done a really nice job of centering decisions around what's best for students, and the board has done a really great job also of listening and being respectful, just like I was talking about our students earlier. This board has really done a good job of that when we encounter differing opinions. So hopeful that that will not change as we move forward, because we don't want those kinds of things to get in the way of the work that we have to do and need to do for our students. So, thank you.
Anything else? All right, we are adjourned.